what I'm going to do today is we're going to discuss how we can learn from it. What exactly happened to make it so they even were in a position to lose that game, all right? That needs to be addressed. That needs to be addressed because there's a lot of you business owners out there that are running your organization the same way that the San Antonio Spurs got up by 30 points, all right? And that happened even when they were in San Antonio in their game one, and when they had a big lead in game one. You live by it, and I said it yesterday, I'm gonna say it again, you live by the three, you die by the three, all right? You live by the three, you die by the three. The three is the longest distance from the basket. So if you're going up and you have a big lead because you've been hitting a lot of threes, it's just like having a product that's just hot in the moment. Like those new pair of Jordans that might come out for that month, and then the new ones come out, they're old. So those old pair of Jordans are no longer selling. Now this new pair of Jordans are selling, so the old ones have to come up with a new color, a new scheme, a new this, whatever it is. All of that stuff has to happen. It's the same way when you're in basketball. If you're up in a big lead and it hasn't been a set offense where you're getting the ball inside and you're getting high percentage shots and you're hitting the layups and you're making the passes and you're running your offense with a structured system, you're just depending on that 17-footer or that three-point shot. That's up on the scoreboard, but eventually when those threes stop dropping, hey, that's when the team has an opportunity to make a run. And what happened to the San Antonio Spurs, and if you look at it, and again, shout out to Uncle Smoothie who broke this down on his channel, and that's what I listen to, by the way. I listen to people that actually watch the game of basketball. I don't listen to a bunch of New York Knicks fans or a bunch of San Antonio Spurs fans or, the people on ESPN that turned it into a soap opera. I listen to the people that actually played the game, break down the game in a particular way so I can learn from it and explain it to my audience, explain it to you guys in that way as well, right? So the San Antonio Spurs basically have 5 guards. They have no low post player. They have no front court, the backcourt. They have no centers, power forwards. So traditionally, and I remember years ago, when Wemby first came on the scene, I did a video on just positionless basketball, right? And at the time, yes, it's a good thing to have a guy that's that dynamic and you don't really have to have a position, but eventually when it comes to those late games and those moments where you got to close the game, eventually you have to put people in position to make it so, the game ends the right way. So here's what happened. The San Antonio Spurs basically have 5 guards on the floor. One of them just happens to be 7'4", which again, you can see Victor Wembanyama, which is great. The fact that he has that to his game and he's that tall, all of that stuff is great, but it still needs to be developed. And the fact that the reason it's so great is because he's so tall and he can get down low and he can hit the high percentage shot, he can get in the paint and all those kinds of things. Now, he has not developed that low post game yet. He has not developed in the paint yet. He's not a guy that you can, feed down low, post the guy up, put it in on off the rim and all that kind of stuff.